not gonna answer me?
No.
Technically just did.
The gunfire. Eat it.
What happened is what always happens.
She really is a little shit. She's got absolutely no reason to be having attitude with Glenn and not giving straightforward answers to his very simple questions.
Is Maggie okay? Answer me!
My god, this scene is so stupid. She can't just turn around and say, I don't know, I left before it all got resolved, but people were fighting back, so maybe, or words to that effect. Instead, she runs away for some unknown fucking reason. So he's ascertained that it's not crushed up cranberries. What else could it be?
She's starting to look like Lori.
Yeah, shame that.
Hey. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
So why didn't you kill me? Was it because I saved you after the hospital? Because I knew who you were. Back there, I would have killed you as soon as look at you.
I'm sorry, am I missing the part where these 5 guys once saved Morgan's life? I think the part he's missing during this exchange is that Rick knew he was once a good man, but these other people burning innocents alive, murdering children if given the chance, and for no reason whatsoever. To allow them to live is to allow them to go and kill another innocent person.
Making it now. You really think you can do that without getting blood on your hands?
I don't know.
I think the clear answer here is no, because the first person he comes across who is angry, crazy, or just straight up overly protective and or cautious can end Morgan in a few seconds with a gun, and there's nothing he can do to stop that with his stick.
Give me the gun, Enid.
Well, her finger's not even on the trigger, so you can definitely swipe it away quicker than she can pull it.
The world is trying to die. We're supposed to just let it.
An opinion that's based upon nothing.
Don't make us come running to save you. You got an idea? You come to me. Would you listen to me?
Maybe if it was an idea that didn't involve stupidity?
I need to dress a wound.
Morgan here proves he's an undercover wolf. Sam is insidiously annoying. And this is a metaphor for don't let sweet things go bad, or when the cookie crumbles it's like, no, I don't get it. Just gonna sin it for Sam leaving food to go to waste like a douchebag. How did he end up on his own getting saved by these two when earlier on they were running literally right towards him?
And it always happens, Glenn.
We're still here. Our friends are in there. People who care about you.
Well...
The Latin in the margins, what was that?
Huh. It is something Reg used to say when things went really, really badly.
So... what the fuck does the Latin mean?
Your dad's just gonna get more people killed. Because that's what he does. That's who he is. Your dad's a killer. So is yours.
Boom! Shots fired! And for someone actually saying something like this to these morons for once, I'm removing a sin. Using a lighter to read when it's light outside. Since when did walkers learn to use stairs again? I mean, Season 1 walkers packed a real set of skills, but from what I've seen of Season 3 walkers onwards, they're trying to do anything to stop themselves from just falling down. Well, that was silly. Now you're going to get eaten alive. See, I have to sin this now, because why does it happen at this point in time when they're already in a far better position than they were inside the incredibly packed house? I mean, this little git managed to keep quiet, walking into the thick of them at the very start, when admittedly the danger for a newbie is at its height, because you're entirely trusting Rick and crew that they know what they're doing. But to start doing this when they're outside and there's less walkers doesn't make any sense. So here I'm going to add 5 cents.
Take Sam.
No.
Yes, Sam, it'll be safer.
I'm not leaving you. Sam. Mom, I'm not. I can keep going.
No, you can't.
Sam? Come on. Come on.
Okay, in this situation, you'd basically be physically moving your child where he needs to go, because hugs and kittens isn't going to be what saves his life at the end of the day. Okay, obviously I can't show this on YouTube without getting age restricted, so I'll just simply say this. Just before this moment you're seeing our dear Sam departing the show, and all I can say is, woohoo!
We're fighting our way out.
We will. Not you.
Well, by my reckoning,
Eugene. Come on.
Yup, having this attitude and telling him he can't do it will definitely work. I have to say that the first time I watched this, I legitimately didn't care about this scene and the guy getting killed whatsoever. But watching it again now, I do genuinely feel bad for the guy, because he really did change towards the end, after interacting with normal people for hours for the first time in most likely a year in his life. For the show making me feel something here, I'll definitely remove a sin. This walker was spending way too long telling Morgan in zombie language that it's the dude he had tied up, and not enough time doing what walkers do and trying to bite him in any way.
Can you get the gate? Appreciate it, pal.
Okay, now that was straight up fucking badass. Removing a sin. They really haven't been able to find a color camera out of the millions laid about?
Don't go out of your way, and if it gives you any trouble.
I won't.
Okay, good, because it's not important. I should have said so instead of just drawing a line.
Need I say anything? Really? We had to have a 1 minute and 25 second scene for her to say, please get me something my girlfriend may or may not like?
drought tolerance, grain to stover ratio that is the envy of all corns.
Nice.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Treat the fucking nerd who's really intelligent and knows what he's talking about like a fucking nerd, because cool dumb guys rule.
Hey.
Can't say hello because writer says moody teenagers don't say hi, they just look and go going out in the fucking woods to read fucking comic books.
You're not killing me.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You wouldn't understand.
You haven't yet reached the level of emo required.
That sumbitch is on the roof.
TV show tells us that he was able to get out of his knots and then also climb onto the top of the truck without any of the following happening. First, Rick physically seeing him move in the driver's side mirror, in which it had been clearly visible. Secondly, that he managed to do this silently, as we never hear anything that sounds like a person climbing onto the truck. For this, I'll give 2 sins. They decide that instead of just leaving this guy like they had originally intended to do in the first bloody place, to randomly chase him down. For no f***ing reason. For Rick getting out, risking all of the food and important supplies on the truck, and for not locking the fucking door on his way out so that this guy can once again jump inside, I'm adding 5 cents. Because seriously, what the hell is the point in risking all of that stuff for this guy when they were leaving him already?
What about the guy?
What about him?
Oh, he helped you.
Maybe.
You ever pull a weapon on you? Fine.
Yeah, he helped you, so let's just forget about him jacking the truck with all of that stuff on it and leaving you with no ride or any supplies to potentially die out there. Simply because he's a good guy, but he wanted your truck. In my mind, that makes him not such a good guy. So she got flooded by walkers in that house when she ran out of bullets and yet somehow managed to not get most of herself eaten away in the process?
What's stupid is you being out there when you don't have to.
You did the same thing. You and Spencer didn't have to go out there, but you did.
That's different.
It's not.
Well, he doesn't yet know the reason why they were out there, so he can't really say that yet.
You could have killed her.
No, I couldn't. I
Were you
wouldn't.
playing some sort of game out there? Did you think that...
No.
Then why?
Because it should be someone who loved her, someone who's family.
Once again, The Walking Dead is for some unknown reason pushing the idea that the right person to kill a family member is another family member, which is so weird to me. Hey guys, can I borrow a knife because I want to go ahead and kill my wife before she turns? You know, because I love her and stuff. Idiots.
Move. Hey.
Being unnecessarily rude.
We should talk.
How did he know where Rick lived? And a second sin for why this couldn't just wait until he came to speak to him, because the conversation they do end up having is not one of urgency.
What the hell are you doing in our house?
I'm sitting on the steps, looking at this painting.
Being non-specific in a life or death situation.
You mean you were already trading with other groups?
Your world's about to get a whole lot bigger.
And it never really does, as there's his one group at the hilltop and that's about it. Other than Negan, but I'm guessing he's not referring to him.
You have any prenatal vitamins in there? For you?
No, for Glenn.
Most of the rooms have been converted to living spaces. Even the ones that weren't bedrooms.
People live here and the trailers.
We plan to build.
And yet, up to and including the end of Season 7, I can never recall seeing anyone else in this house in any kind of living capacity. Only guards and the main man himself are ever inside.